It's Tolstoy, War and Peace. 5 stops to Clapham's not going to make a dent.
It's nice to have something of my own going on.
Dave!
Who the hell is Dave?
You know who Dave is.
Really wanted to win this, didn't you? Didn't you? This is the Scene Podcast by Get Over It Productions. Hello.
Hello, and welcome to the Scene Podcast, a series of little plays brought to you by Get Over It Productions. I'm Paula.
I'm Valencia.
And I'm Sassy. These little pod plays have been produced during lockdown, but they began life on stage at the new writing events that we run at the Chiswick Playhouse in West London.
Our next event will hopefully be in October this year, all things being equal. So if you would like to submit a script to us, and who knows, maybe one day it will be turned into a little pod play like this one, well, submissions are now open for you to do that.
This opportunity is open for UK-based writers. Please send your scripts no longer than 15 minutes, up to 4 characters. At least 50% of those characters must be female identifying roles. 2. info@getoveritproductions.com. Submissions will close at midnight on Sunday the 9th of August, and we will respond to everybody who submits.
This episode is called The Last Taboo by Tom Jensen. Pam and Terry have been married for years and are still very much in love. There is little that could come between them. They are patient, tolerant, supportive and understanding of each other. All in all, an exemplary couple.
And then, one evening, quite out of the blue, they start to really open up to each other, revealing the kinds of secrets that would mean the end of the road for most ordinary couples. But not for Pam and Terry.
Pam and Terry make endless allowances for each other's quirks and misgivings. They pride themselves on the rock-solid foundations that their marriage is built upon. That is, until Pam is discovered to have committed the ultimate wifely betrayal. Here it is, The Last Taboo by Tom Jensen.
I love you, Terry.
I love you too, Pam.
Terry,
Yes, love?
we said no secrets, right?
No secrets, absolutely.
Because secrets destroy relationships.
And we love each other, yeah?
So we've got to be open.
About everything.
No aspect of our lives can be hidden.
We agreed that. No taboos.
Okay. Who's going to start? Me or you?
I don't mind. If you need to get something off your chest, then...
I do. But it's your decision.
No, you start.
Sure.
Positive.
I'm having an affair.
An affair? Who with?
Cedric.
My best man, Cedric.
Yes.
Fair enough. Since when?
Since a few days ago.
And how did it start?
We bumped into each other. Literally.
Literally?
Just turned a corner and boom! Hit each other.
Must have been painful.
I don't think we noticed.
Seriously?
We were just so happy to see each other.
It's a strange coincidence, eh?
Exactly! It felt like
Yes?
it was meant to be.
I can imagine.
He obviously felt the same, because we didn't say a word. We just
What?
started kissing. Passionately. We couldn't help it.
Wow. In the middle of the street?
We didn't care who saw us.
And then?
You're sure you want to know?
Yes, Pam, we need to be open.
Okay. We went to our place.
You mean the house that you and I live in?
That's right. And had sex.
In our bedroom?
In our bed.
Okay, cool. Why didn't you tell me this before?
You were away. In Cardiff.
Oh, that's true.
We might not have done it otherwise.
Oh, sure, but you could have called me.
You were busy. It might have spoiled your concentration.
Yes.
Got in the way of your work.
No, you're right, it would have. I'm glad that you left it till today.
Thanks.
No, thank you. Just out of interest.
Yes?
I'm not jealous or anything, but
Tell me, darling.
what do you see in Cedric that you don't see in me?
Nothing.
No secrets, remember.
All right. I've always found him more attractive,
Than me.
physically speaking.
Yes.
That doesn't mean I'm not attracted to you. Emotionally, spiritually, intellectually.
Of course.
That's basically why I married you.
Look, it's okay. You don't need to explain yourself.
He's just better looking.
I can accept that. And is he good? You know, in bed?
Very.
He's better than me.
That's a tough question.
Why?
I don't know. It's like apples and oranges.
Yeah, but if you had to make love to him or to me, then who would it be?
Probably him.
I understand.
It doesn't mean you can't improve.
And I'll definitely try my best.
And I'll help you. We need to be open about sex, Terry.
Of course. So, if I'm doing something wrong, you'll tell me.
Yes. And you must say what you want.
Oh, is that what Cedric does?
Always. For example, when we're doing 69.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No need to elaborate.
Sorry.
There's no problem. Would it help if I lost some weight?
Almost certainly.
And then do you think you might stop seeing Cedric?
I can't promise.
Oh, no, of course not.
Well, I've shared my secret with you.
Yep, so now it's my turn.
We did agree.
Of course. Well, I've got a hobby that you might find unusual.
A hobby?
Well, it's more of an obsession, really.
Go on.
You know how when I get up in the night because I can't sleep,
Yes.
and you think I've gone out to the shed?
Well, I've seen the light on in there.
Well, the light is on, but I'm not in the shed.
Where are you?
At the cemetery.
The cemetery?
The one on Crawford Road.
Okay. Why?
Well, the truth is, I like...
Yes? No secrets, Terry.
I like being with the dead.
Being with the dead? In what sense?
In a very real sense. Look, I'll be brutally frank with you, Pam.
Go ahead.
I dig them up. I prise open their coffins and I have intimate relations with them.
With skeletons?
They're usually skeletons, yeah.
But not always?
Oh, no. Sometimes, if they're newly buried, then the flesh is quite, fresh.
Of course.
But it's more likely to be...
Decomposing. You have sex with rotting corpses?
Well, not every night, no. It's only when I really, really can't sleep. Works best when there's a full moon. Then you can see who you're dealing with.
Are they male or female?
Oh, I don't discriminate.
And when you're finished, you come home and get into bed with me?
That's right.
Amazing. So how did this obsession start?
Well, I was thinking a lot about death.
About death?
My death, your death, death in general.
Okay.
And I wanted to get closer to it.
Hence the cemetery.
I felt I needed to understand death, really know what it's like.
Nobody can know that, Terry.
Well, obviously. But I had to talk to someone. About dying and grief and the afterlife and...
You can always talk to me.
But it's not the same. The dead, they've got first-hand experience.
That's one way of putting it.
So I dug one up at random. This woman from the 19th century.
And you talk to her?
Oh, she turned out to be a really, really good listener.
So you took things further?
Well, not straight away, no. I went back several times just to chat. But yes, afterwards we did go further.
We?
Well, it's a two-way thing, Pam.
If you say so.
We carried on seeing each other for a while, but then things turned sour.
Why?
Oh, it's complicated. I wanted to broaden my horizons.
So you started opening other graves?
Well, just the one to begin with, and then others followed after that. Now, I see 3 or 4 people a night.
How long have you had this hobby?
A few months. I wanted to tell you. I just couldn't pluck up the courage.
Don't worry. I'm glad you finally shared it with me.
Oh, thanks for being so understanding, love.
Oh. There. Wasn't difficult, was it?
No, it was easier than I expected.
Quite liberating too, don't you think?
Oh, hugely liberating.
Now we've proved we're open.
Totally open.
No secrets, nothing to hide.
Hey, how many other couples are so honest with each other?
Probably none.
Shows we love each other.
More than anything else.
What's this?
What?
This in your back pocket.
Can I have it back, please?
But what is it?
Nothing.
Well, then I can read it, right?
No, you can't.
Hang on, I thought we didn't have any secrets.
This is different.
No aspect of our lives, Pam.
Don't read it. It'll break up our marriage.
What?
I mean it.
What are you talking about?
This is much worse. Terry!
But we've just confessed to all kinds of shit. How can it possibly be worse?
I can't explain. It just is. Give it back.
No taboos, Pam. Dear Miss Harper, in recognition of your outstanding work over the past year...
Stop it.
The board of directors have decided to increase your salary to... That's £800 more than me.
I told you not to read it.
You'll be earning 10 grand a year more than I am.
It's not my fault.
So, your dirty little secret's out.
I didn't want you to know.
You did it on purpose, didn't you?
What?
You placed that letter strategically in your back pocket, knowing that I'd find it.
Why would I let you know about my pay rise?
Ah, so you could feel superior?
How? I didn't even know your salary.
Yeah, and whose fault is that?
No one's. You never told me yours, so I never told you mine.
Oh, don't stop blaming me.
I'm not. You're obviously sensitive about money, so I never ask.
Me? Sensitive? What about you?
What are you talking about?
You never say how much you spend on anything.
Because it's none of your business.
Yeah, you see, you're a secretive cow.
At least...
What? Go on, spit it out!
At least I've got money to be secretive about.
That's it! It's over between us!
Fine. I never loved you anyway, you bastard.
Yeah? And I hated you the moment we met! Pam?
Yes?
Where are you going?
To see Cedric. And you?
Cemetery, obviously.
Okay. Enjoy.
I will. Thanks.
We'll be in touch, yeah? About a divorce?
Oh, sure, yeah. As soon as you're ready.
Great. Bye, Terry.
The Last Taboo by Tom Jensen was produced by Get Over It Productions, with sound design by that gift that keeps on giving, Janno Media. Pam was played by Rebecca Ward and Terry by Duncan Watkinson. The piece was directed by Michael Greenwood. If you want to help us spread the word about the Scene podcast, and we would really love you to, please leave us a 5-star rating and a review on Apple Podcasts and tell your friends about the show. It's also available on Spotify and YouTube. Each weekly episode is accompanied by a visual artist response to the play. And you can see all of these beautiful pieces of work on our social media channels, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram at Get Over It Pro.
Thank you very much for listening to the Scene podcast by Get Over It Productions.
Since slowly coming out of lockdown, like everyone, I've been forced to start wearing clothes again that aren't jogging bottoms or pyjamas, and it's not exactly an easy transition.
Would it help if I lost some weight?